Hi, I'm Donna Smith, and this is Sound Advice. On Sound Advice, I like to cover professional and personal development, ways that you can be a better professional and achieve success, as well as personal development, things that you need to do to strengthen your inner core and achieve health and wellness. Well, today's topic is the number one key to success. The number one key to success. We talk about it, we want it, we dream about it. But why is it that everyone doesn't achieve it? Could it be that they're not doing the number one key to success? Well, we're going to talk about that, so stay tuned. So we're talking about the number one key to success. When I say success, I don't want to equate success with making a lot of money. That could be a benefit of being successful, but you can be successful in your career and you don't make a lot of money. I know a lot of successful people who don't make a lot of money, but they certainly contribute greatly to our society. But we want to talk about the key to success and what is that number one key to success. In other words, I can't imagine anyone who is successful that is not employing this number one key. And that number one key is discipline. Discipline. I can't think of anyone who's well known or anyone who is not well known, who is successful, that does not employ this number one key. I can think of Michael Jordan. I can think of what they said about Kobe Bryant. I know what they say about Floyd Mayweather, one of my favorites. They were very disciplined. Now that's in the sports arena. But you can go to music, artists, and you know they spend a lot of time crafting that gift. And scientists in the laboratory, sometimes it takes several times before they can get it just right. We have scientists that are working on a cure for this COVID-19. Requires discipline. And they probably will get it just right, and then we would say they are successful. But in order to be successful, it requires discipline. You must have discipline in order to write out your goals and your objectives. You must have discipline in order to do those various tasks that are needed to actuate what those goals and those objectives are. You must have discipline to move beyond your failures, beyond those delays and those postponements. You must have discipline in order to get the skills that you need, the extra training that you need to enhance you. You must have discipline in order to just read, to keep abreast and enhance your knowledge base. So if you lack discipline or you're just kind of wishy-washy in that area, here are some things that you can do. For one, take small steps. Take small steps. And you may need to get an accountability partner. But this person has to be firm. This can't be a person who just gives in to your every whim. No, it's someone that is going to keep you accountable. You said that you were going to do X, Y, Z. What was accomplished this past week? You need someone like that. And you may even have to pay a coach to help you in that area, to keep you on track. The other thing that you would possibly have to do is, and this is very important, you may have to take time to say, is this something that I want to do? Be crystal clear. Is this something that you really want to do? Because it's very hard to be disciplined if you just kind of want to do it. You really have to be crystal clear and invest your all. It makes me think of the book that I read by Anthony Robbins, A Giant Within. And he tells of a story, and I've mentioned this before in another show, but he tells of a story of this man, this young man who was in medical school and went through his residency, and then he quit. And of course, he had that task of having to go to his parents to tell them that he quit medical school. And the reason why he quit medical school was that he wanted to be a clown. Well, I just hope that there was some type of smelling salt in their home. But anyway, that's what he wanted to do. He had to be crystal clear about it, and he was. And he did go into the clown business, and he was successful. Now, that is a big difference coming from medical school to a clown school. But the point is, you need to be crystal clear as to what you want to do. You have to drown out all of the other voices and listen to your inner voice. What is your purpose? What is your calling? And what is it that you want to do? And then pursue that. And then the last thing, if you need to strengthen up that discipline, because I see discipline like a muscle. I want it to be like the Terminator, like the Hulk, a muscle. And you have to strengthen that muscle. The other thing is to practice, practice, practice. So we said small steps. You may need an accountability partner. You need to be crystal clear on what you want, and you need to practice, practice, practice. I know when I was a little girl, I know what practice is all about because I was taking piano lessons, and I like to play classical music. So a lot of the sheet music, and you see all of the notes, it's daunting. Wow, will I ever learn to play this piece? But the teacher would have me go measure by measure. So I would take a couple of measures and get those down to the T, and I would practice them and practice them. Then when I got that down, then I would go to the next couple of measures. And before you know it, I could play that whole song beautifully. That's what it takes. Go measure by measure. Strengthen your muscle of discipline. Because this is the year 2021, and we want to be fulfilled and accomplish what our goals are, what our purpose is, and to be successful. The number one key to success is discipline, and you can do it. Well, I'm Donna Smith, and that's Sound Advice.